Good morning, Stevens County. I'm Jackson Moore.
And I'm Chloe Harding.
We have a packed newscast for you this week. We have a CTAE Student of the Month, an Inspirational Indian.
We will also have a cancer awareness package, a new dad joke series, and of course, a sports update.
Today is October 7th, and this is SCTV.
Now pan up. And rolling in 3, 2, 1. Mike and cue the anchors.
The teachers in our CTAE hall recently chose the Students of the Month for September.
We are very proud of each of these students for their hard work and dedication to their programs.
These students have worked very hard and received this recognition for this work.
Because it is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Cadence Ledford wants to fill us in on what that looks like.
Here's a look.
I wear pink for all the families and for all the women who have struggled and have lost their lives to breast cancer. I know that my grandmother has struggled with breast cancer in the past. She is one of the lucky ones who have survived.
Every year, about 287,850 women get diagnosed with breast cancer. 2.6% of those women die.
I wear pink for my grandmother. Though she didn't survive her breast cancer, I feel like early detection, self-exams, continuing to go to your doctor, even in that late of life, is very important.
October is the month that I found my breast cancer and that I was diagnosed. So initially, it was a really terrible month because it also coincides with Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So you can imagine when it first happened and I was waiting all of that time to find out. I was also, hearing on the radio and seeing commercials constantly raising awareness for breast cancer. So at the time, it was not a pleasant thing. Since then, though, now that I'm on the other side of it, it's a good reminder to me of what I can endure. October 3rd, Monday, was my 2-year mark from the time that I was diagnosed. I have, my surgery has been less than 2 years ago as far as removing it. But yes, as of now, I'm past it. So October is a positive ray of hope to me now.
Gavin Teague and Drake Fleming recently had an idea to spice up the newscast by adding a little bit of humor to the news.
Without further ado, here's Gavin and Drake in the halls.
On this week's newscast package, we've got the most fun thing that you've ever seen in your life. What are we doing?
Asking dads for their best dad joke.
But it's really hard because nobody in the school, they're all camera shy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a quick question for you.
Yes, sir.
What is your best dad joke?
I don't have kids.
Mr. Hager, what's your best dad joke?
Let's see. How do you fix a cracked pumpkin?
How?
With a pumpkin patch.
Coach Barrett, I got one question for you. Okay. What's your best dad joke?
What do you get when you cross a polar bear with a seal?
What?
A polar bear.
I got a quick question for you.
Okay, let's hear it.
Can you give me your best dad joke?
Best dad joke. Let's see. I got one. Do you know why I take an extra pair of socks to go golfing?
Why?
Just in case I get a hole in one.
All right, Colonel, I got a quick question for you. What's your best dad joke?
Well, I have a lot of good dad jokes. Maybe not good jokes, but the one that comes to mind since I'm wearing this uniform is, where do armies belong?
I don't know. Where do they?
In your sleeves.
Now Now it is time to toss things over to Mackenzie and Gavin for sports.
Thanks, guys. And to kick it off for sports, we're going to start with volleyball.
Volleyball was at home on October the 4th, and it was senior night. My Angel Carter, number 6, is the only senior this year, so the team celebrated her very well. They hosted a pregame meal and showered her with gifts as they recognized her.
The team played both Franklin and Hart County, and our ladies dominated Franklin in both sets that they played, and this was a huge win for them because this was a region game, and it advances them now to the playoffs.
Then they faced Hart County, and our ladies fought well against their tough defense, and the Indians fell short by only 5 points in the second against this strong team.
Our ladies are making great improvements, and region play will start next week. Keep up the good work, ladies.
Softball played Franklin County on Thursday, and with 3 starters down, the night ended with the Lady Indians coming on top 9-5.
And our cross-country team competes tomorrow at Franklin County, and we will have an update on that next week for you.
Now we're throwing things over to football.
Thursday night, Stevens County came back from behind to beat Monroe area and Walton County in the Region AAA opener for both teams.
Wyatt Hammonds has a recap of the exciting game.
It was all clear skies in Monroe area last Thursday night, and the only storm that was brewing was when the Indians faced the Purple Hurricanes. Brock Tankersley hit it off big, scoring on a 5-yard touchdown, which was the first score for the Indians of the night. And after that, it was back and forth all during the first half. Our defense worked hard, but so did theirs, and we were forced to kick a field goal, and going into the half, it was a score of 10-17. The Indians scored on the opening possession of the second half on a 7-yard touchdown pass from Big 12 Ben Stowe to Jason Smith to tie the game 17-17. The fourth quarter came quickly, though, and everyone rallied behind our boys because we were down by 7. But after another great defensive stop, Javen Gordon and the Indians drove it to field goal range. And it all fell on Colton Bartmus. He kicked a 29-yard field goal to win the game, making the final score 27-24, and we are now 1-0 in region play.
And tonight we play Franklin County as this is a huge rival game between the two schools.
It's been an exciting week with football, and we now want to showcase our inspirational Indians.
I'm going to be dedicating it to Miss Schaller because she's a really good teacher and I've had a class for 2 years now and I've really learned a lot in that class.
Hi. Oh, well, thank you. I'm going to give you a handshake.
I would like to dedicate it to Miss Smith, and because she was my pathway choice and because she helped me out so much. Miss Smith, I've chosen you. My jersey.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm honored.
Thanks, guys, and that's all we have for sports this week. But don't forget, tonight is American night at the football game. Make sure you come and show out.
We will now throw it back to Jackson and Chloe.
That will do it for today.
We hope everyone has a great weekend and a great fall break.